I'm exploring Petra, the Red Rose city built by the Nabatean kings over 2,000 years ago. Driving through Jordan's southern deserts, I've seen the ancient spice trade routes that camel caravans took to reach Petra. Trade that made the Nabatean rulers rich and powerful. And I've chiseled the same sandstone ancient sculptors once carved from Petra's rock walls. The stone city sprawls over 20 square miles of the Shara Mountains, posing a huge challenge for local archaeologists. Where do you start your search for Petra's lost treasures?
According to most archaeologists, only a small portion of Petra has been excavated, which means the majority of the city still holds hidden treasures. Well, thanks to the assistance of Digging for the Truth and some modern technology, you and I are about to get our first look at some unexcavated terrain.
I'm meeting Dr. Bilal Khrisat from the Hashemite University of Jordan. Bilal is operating ground-penetrating radar, a survey device created to peer beneath the surface. It maps subterranean anomalies electronically. At our request, Bilal has conferred with local archaeologists to determine a potential dig site, thought to be an ancient Petra marketplace. But before any excavation can begin, he must first survey the ground using GPR.
Right.
How does it work?
We have antenna which send pulses of electromagnetic waves in the ground. Some of these pulses are reflected and some are penetrated. They get lost actually.
This is the radar unit right here.
Yeah, this is the antenna of the radar.
So it's sending a pulse into the ground.
Yes, and
then
receiving
this creates the image.
Yeah, this machine which is in top, it collects from the antenna whatever is reflected and it shows it in a different waves. Whenever we have change in the material below the ground, then we can mark that change as an evidence below the ground.
And you just push it?
Yeah, once you push it,
Slowly.
it's very easy to use. You can try it actually.
It's okay?
Yeah.
Are we collecting data?
Bilal allows me to operate the GPR and instructs me to watch for any peaks on the radar screen. They'll indicate a solid formation underground.
Normal speed.
What if I hit a rock?
Within seconds of pushing the device, I see something on the screen.
Right there. Right? Right there was one.
Bilal tells me the strength of the peak indicates something substantial underground.
Josh has to mark.
We mark the location both electronically and physically with a red flag.
What do you think that could be? A tomb?
No,
Treasure?
it could be a small wall.
Small wall's nice.
Yeah.
Josh's wall. We're calling that Josh's wall. Not small wall, just
Yeah,
Josh's
Josh
wall.
wall.
Okay, let's find the other side of the wall.
Okay.
We continue moving forward and again find another formation underground, not even 2 feet below the surface.
Right there.
Yeah.
Great. It's red. Big peak.
Oh, nice
Big
discovery.
peak. It's like not even half a meter down.
Sure.
Can we dig?
No, you
Come
can't.
on. It's like this far below the surface, and it's a strong red line. And you know what? Don't you want to dig?
No, I don't right now. Please.
Bilal reminds me that the GPR serves as a mapping device and was created to be a non-invasive tool. However, the readings we're collecting today will be made available to archaeologists conducting future excavations at the site.
Josh's tomb.
In 2003, this same high-tech tool was used to survey the plaza in front of the treasury. What the GPR found can only be described as the greatest archaeological discovery ever made at Petra. I've returned to the treasury to meet Dr. Suleiman Farajat, chief archaeologist of Petra National Park. Suleiman led the 2003 excavation of the Petra Plaza. Using ground-penetrating radar, he uncovered a hidden chamber at the base of the steps. He's offered to take me inside the treasury to a place few have ever seen.
Yeah. Okay. We're going under.
Okay.
Who first?
You, please.
Wow. I didn't even
Okay.
make you do.
I will follow you, please.
Okay, got it. Okay. This is very special access.
Okay.
Down?
Yeah, down, please. Take care. Okay.
We're going below the treasury.
Okay. Follow me.
This is so cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Okay.
Using GPR, Suleiman discovered evidence of a subterranean staircase.
The courtyard of the treasury.
After excavating, he discovered a door at the base of the steps. The door opened into chambers directly beneath the treasury.
Wow. I didn't even know you could go under the treasury.
Suleiman explains that when he entered the underground chambers, he immediately made a discovery that connected Petra back to the ancient spice trade that once fueled its wealth.
Sure, please.
As we work our way through the cavernous rooms, Suleiman takes me to a collection of artifacts.
Yeah.
Oh, pottery.
Pottery, yes.
This Nabatean pottery dates to around the time of Christ. This bowl was reconstructed from sherds and has a residue of incense burned onto its smooth surface, a charred remnant of ancient frankincense.
Can I hold it?
Yes, please.
Along with bowls are figurines of Aphrodite, a camel, and oil lamps that once illuminated what Suleiman believes was a ceremonial chamber. We enter an adjoining room. It was here the mystery surrounding the treasury's true purpose was finally solved.
Did you find anything in here?
Yes, we found actually, for example, here, we found a skull and a skeleton for a person.
People were buried here.
Yes.
Suleiman and his team excavated remains of not one, but 13 skeletons underneath the treasury. After analyzing the bones and pottery, he believes that the skeletons are the remains of a royal Nabatean family.
Yes.
And back there?
Suleiman says it was King Aretas IV who ruled Petra between 9 BC and 40 AD who buried members of his immediate family here. These subterranean chambers serve as a royal crypt.
What does all of this tell us then about the treasury?
Treasury was a mausoleum.
Mausoleum.
Mausoleum, yes.
Suleiman explains the treasury was created to serve as a ceremonial chamber for the Nabateans, a ritual center to honor a king and his family. Now, having found additional evidence of burials and offerings throughout Petra, archaeologists can confirm these beautifully carved monuments were actually graves. The higher your position in Nabatean society, the grander the mausoleum you could have built in your honor.
It's fascinating because today most people associate Petra, well, most people associate it with Hollywood, right? But for the people who come here and they see the beauty in the facades and the intricate carvings, we're not thinking that these are mausoleums for the dead, right?
No, it is for the dead.
But they are.
Yeah.
We're walking through a graveyard. It's a beautiful graveyard. But these are testaments to the kings of the past
Yes.
and the royal families of the past.
Yes.
That's kind of spooky.
The recent discovery of these tombs finally puts the mystery surrounding the treasury's true purpose to rest. The building was constructed to honor a Nabatean king, not to hide the gold of an Egyptian pharaoh. Nabatean kings like Aretas IV ruled Petra in great peace and splendor up through the 1st century AD. But soon, warring rivals who longed to control the rich city would advance to Petra's gates. I've come to Jordan in search of the lost treasures of Petra, a city first built by the Nabateans over 2,000 years ago. I've carved the local sandstone to understand how the city of Petra was created, climbed inside cisterns to determine how the Nabateans thrived in the Arabian desert, and even ventured beneath the treasury building to see how they buried their royal dead. What I've learned is that these desert traders were among the most affluent people ever to emerge